Tell him to shut his fucking mouth. He knows nothing. Fool of a thing. Let him keep praying for weight, praying for fatigue, praying for me to take a back step. All he's doing is praying, but he's praying to the new god of boxing.
How is your weight?
Absolutely phenomenal, like it always is. Tell me one time I've even ever missed weight or not performed, so let him think what he wants.
Floyd said earlier that you can believe whatever you want about, how his punching power. He says that once he hits you, that you're not going to know what hit you.
Yeah. Right, we'll see about that.
Do you think that he's full of crap, or do you think that he can punch?
His statistics show he's full of crap, so there you go.
Do you believe that he's going to start fast, as he says?
I'm not really worried about what way he's starting. I know I'm starting extremely fast. I'm going to come forward and bust him up.
Every fight that you've been in has been massive and bigger by the time. And you said you're used to the spotlight, you love it. Are you starting to feel it at all? Does it feel like different?
Hell no. I'm the most comfortable in this. I'm actually more comfortable in this than I am if I'm chilling on my own.
Does it feel different than any other fight though?
No, it actually feels the same. I've been under this light for a long time now.
When you made the choice to promote yourself the way you do, did you model after Muhammad Ali or him or anybody else in the past?
I didn't model off anyone. I didn't set out I'm going to do this and do that. I just rolled with it, came to fight, stated my claim. I've certainly been a fight fan and studied things and maybe it has had an effect and rubbed off me in certain areas like similar to styles and things like that, but I am just who I am, a product of what I've grew up and what way I've seen the fight game.
Do you think your blend of youth and size and punching power is being overlooked by some people?
Sorry, one more time?
Do you think that your blend of size and youth are being overlooked?
If they are, they shouldn't be, so I'm confident in those attributes.
Well, what's your prediction for the fight?
I believe I'll knock him out early. I believe 1 or 2 rounds, 8-ounce gloves. I don't see him surviving. I don't care if he catches it on the glove either. I'll flatten him through the glove. So after that, I'm starting to think maybe I will toy with him after he goes down. Because see, in mixed martial arts, you get to step past the legs and pound the head and stiffen the body. Boxing's a little bit different where there's a referee to stop me going following up. So there will be 8 to 10 seconds or whatever where he has a chance to recover. If he recovers, I may decide to toy with him in there after that, but I will have the ability to put him away inside 2 rounds.
Conor, a lot of talk about cardio. Can you talk about in your training how you felt different in 36 minutes versus 25?
We've put in the work. There's been no corners cut. I've fought many 12 rounders, so we are more than prepared.
What about the rounds themselves? Getting used to getting work done in 3 minutes instead of 5.
Yeah, it's nice. 2 minutes less. There's no scrambles back to the feet. If you end up on your back, you've got to work your way back to the feet. So it's nice. It's different. So I'm actually enjoying it. I feel I've built up a solid engine, and that's going to stand to me for the rest of my career, as well as, of course, this fight.
The Irish invasion. You got that extra 2 minutes that you have 2 less minutes to get something done. Does it make it more incumbent to start quicker in the round?
Well, that is the case. But look, the way I fight, I am a fast starter. I come out and bang people out early all the time. So I'm notoriously a fast starter. So like I said, it's great. The 3 minutes, less than 2, it's perfect.
Well, the Irish invasion has already started into Vegas. Thousands of fans coming in. I know you're obviously preparing, but have you been aware of that at all?
I saw the Irish flags there and the fans, and I gravitated towards it. Again, I came here. They don't tell us nothing around on the Showtime side. Roll up and we'll see you here. Okay, so I just rolled up and saw a little walkway, and it wasn't even a walkway. It was actually surrounded by a little fence, but the fans were in over there, so I went through the cameras, through like wires and everything, got to the fans, walked around the fans, gave the fans a little wave and handshakes and appreciate the support. Like I said, the Irish are rolling in, and we take over wherever we roll in, so it's going to be a great spectacle.
To what extent are you actually promoting your sport here? How much is it about you? How much is it about promoting your sport, getting it even more into the mainstream?
I'm certainly representing the great promotion that is the UFC. That's my promotion. So as far as like MMA versus boxing, all this type of stuff, all these verses, I am my own man in there at the end of the day. today. I'm not representing a mixed martial artist, so to speak. I feel I am superior to it all. So I'm going in representing myself and the promotion that is the UFC that are backing me and are co-promoters with me in on this event. So we're in it together.
Conor, tell us what happened outside, mate. You got quite heated with Mayweather.
Again, on the way, there's a face-off, then there's no face-off, and then I seen him, I said, well, you afraid of a face-off today? And then he started trying to, I don't know, he didn't say anything, he kind of started mouthing at him, but then there's the big goons that he surrounds himself with, started just pushing and shoving, and then it was just a pushing and shoving contest, and that was it. So nothing really happened. He was seen, I said, are you afraid of a face-off today? And I didn't hear what his response was. It just became a pushing and shoving match.
Do you think they're feeling the pressure a little bit?
I mean, he can't walk around the place without surrounded by these donkeys. And that's what they are, absolute donkeys. So, look, he's in the ring on his own. And I know in his comments when he was watching the tapes, some tapes, he was commenting on, I hope the referee keeps it fair. All I saw was prayers. Please, ref, keep me safe. So, like I said, I'll bang him out, hurt him badly, and I may make him beg me to follow the rules here. Sorry? I just seen him lurking around, and then he started talking to my manager Audie here, and I seen him talking, and I walked over, and he was still talking to Audie. He wouldn't look, and I put my hand and said, what's wrong with you? What's up with you, mate? And he started like, he put his head down, the picture, and I was like, mate, get over it. You look stupid. You got your ass when it's done. Get over it.
Looks like he was complaining. You still complaining?
I actually don't know. Yeah, I think he was trying to just get a little whatever. Leave it to him.
No, I mean, he was just complaining about the pick, but as soon as Conor walked over, he wouldn't look him in the eye, and then all of a sudden he said, "Where's your boss? Where's your boss?" It was very theatrical. Look, probably seemed like a nice
little show. He's all right. I don't mind Paul. I still don't mind him, even after all the stuff. I still don't mind him. I was only watching some tapes and all.
If there wasn't a fight going on, I promise you, he would leave and just give Paulie to put out each 12 or each round.
Well, the situation was the knockdown. That was the thing, right? I sent it out. There you go. There's the fucking knockdown. So whatever. It's an amusing part of the story, and it's thank God, because like I said, he ain't doing football. Floyd doing football. So it's been me who's been pumping everything out with this one. So I'm very happy with it.
What's Floyd been working with Showtime, the All Access? Obviously Showtime is his distributor, and it has been difficult working with them.
I thought the All Access was done very well. I thought the show came across very well. It's okay. It's business. I'm not with them and they're not with me, and I know that and they know that, and that's it. Fuck them. And that's it. But the shows have been good. All Access was good. I've had my own people around for their content. It's similar to the way when Dana had his embedded crew. That's his people that are gifting them with the content. So the content game is another mad little game that's kind of involved in all this. But I'm okay. The All Access was okay. I think they're trying to just keep things in the dark, like today. What was today? There was no that little thing with the fans. I didn't know. There's a little walk around, and I saw media, and then you get told little bits, and then whatever. So, like I said, it is what it is. I'm just strolling in and having fun with it and embracing it all.
Conor, you're weighing at 154 pounds. What weight do you expect to go into the ring at? Will you be a lot heavier than him?
Yeah, I'll be a lot heavier than that. Well, no, I'll be heavier. I'll be a lot heavier than him. So, and make no mistake, Garrett, he'll feel every single pound.
Conor, being so confident that you're going to win on Saturday, are you thinking of calling some other boxer? I don't know, Canelo, De La Hoya has been calling you.
De La Hoya? He hasn't called.
No, he's been calling you for Canelo. You consider that? Are you watching the fight on September 16th?
Look, we'll see what happens. I mean, like I said, I will be the king of both sports. I will be the true king of fighting. I'm already the true king of fighting. I'll be the king of boxing now also. So I'll get to pick and choose where the fights take place, whether it takes place in a squared circle or an octagon. So I'll decide. But I am open to both, most certainly.
What do you make of him saying he's going to a show?
You know what? I may whoop this fool on Saturday night, right? And change it from not an octagon, not a ring, create my own one. Create some brand new hybrid middle of the ground, like a half octagon, half ring, or so, I don't know, something. And say, you want to fight me? This is my fucking place. Maybe that'll be a nice one. I don't know. We'll see. Look, I'm just having fun. We'll see what happens. But I stay ready to fight. I'm ready to fight now. Make no mistake.
Conor, you brought in a boxing referee, you brought in boxers to spar, but you haven't brought in a boxing coach. What was the reasoning behind that?
Look, I'm boxing my entire life. We are preparing to fight my entire life. There's this. Why would I bring in someone when there's this boxing versus MMA type thing? Anyway, it's not needed. It is not needed. I've been with my team my whole life. They know every shot I throw. They know my moods, my they know everything. So there was no need for it. There was absolutely no need for it. I was very happy with how the camp went. Very happy with how it came together. Even looking at, I was watching a lot of sparring today. When you watch earlier spars, and then it's like we like Bruce Lee said, we add what is useful and discard what is not. And that's the way the spars have gone. I started sparring, and then throughout each individual spar, I'm implementing certain situations, and then as the final spar approached, I watched the final spar, and it's like all the unnecessary was gone, and it was a cleaner product. It was just the perfect product. Do you know what I'm saying? So there was situations where certain movements was like not necessary, like a mixed martial arts move or a certain switch. As it went on, the correct moves just formed in, and what was useful was used, what was not was discarded. Bruce Lee.
Conor, how was the run-in with Floyd right now? How are you for Floyd? Hello.
So, hello, how are you?
Good. How was the run-in with Floyd 20 minutes ago?
It wasn't really a run-in. I said, are you afraid of a face-off or what's up? And then his little goons got in the way, and then pushing and shoving, and that's it.
What do you think about Floyd's defense, and how do you crack that code? Because no other boxer has been able to do that.
Yeah, I know exactly how I'm going to crack that code. I will show it, and then I will say it. I've watched. Because people always ask me these questions, I'm like, you know what, I don't give a fuck about his defense, the same way I don't give a fuck about his offense, the same way I don't give a fuck about his record, his accomplishments, any of that. A fight's a fight, and on fight night, it's me and him in there. So I'd never really paid, I don't care like what about his defensive capabilities, like everyone's asked me. But then people continually ask me, and then I start watching some boxers attack him, and how they approach him, and what happens in the contest, in the early rounds, in the later rounds. And I believe I know exactly how I'm going to break him down, and I will show that, and then we will talk about it at the press conference.
He said some disparaging things about MMA years ago. I know you talked about that. Can you remember those things? What was it? How does that fuel you for this fight?
Well, originally that's what kind of woke me up. I was a young kid listening to him talk down about the sport that I was dedicating my entire life to. A sport that would, like, if we're talking fighting with no rules, then there's no match. So I'm watching him under all these rules and the way he fights and saying what he's saying, and that kind of said, and then I realized we're the same weight, similar weight. That was when he first became on my radar. I said, you know what, I'm going to climb up, and although we're in different disciplines, I will get that fight with him. And then throughout time, I rose up, became a multiple weight world champion. And then turns out he was the one that came to me, so it worked out perfect.
How early are you talking about, Conor?
When that kind of debate was all going on, like I'm talking way back, right? When was all that going on?
2 years ago.
Nah. Yeah, well, 2 years ago, me and him started talking. I'm not talking way, I'm talking me as a kid. Yeah, all of that time.
After going through a full boxing training camp, how much better do you think you are today versus when you started?
Oh man, levels I do. The last fight, the fight before that, it's like looking at a different person. So we're very pleased with the progress.
Like, what would happen if the Conor of today fought the Conor from the first day of camp?
I'd whoop him, no doubt about it.
Thanks.
It is a bit early, but are you feeling also support from back home? From Ireland, from Britain? Anyone been sending messages to you?
Of course, the support has been phenomenal. So I always take in the support, and I look to prove my support is correct. That's number one.
Any other sportsmen back home?
Yeah, people have reached out to me. I just embrace it all. It's so much. I'm just kind of in the bubble, embracing it and grateful for it, and looking forward to going and doing my thing on Saturday night.
As a stand-up fighter, that's your strength in your sport.
Well, I'm a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu as well. Make no mistake, I'm also a master in the clinch. I have finished men with elbows to the temple in the clinch. I have many ways and many skills, so I am a free fighter.
Given that you're good at that, are you reaching the point where you feel perhaps more comfortable as a boxer in this situation than in your UFC? You look like you're settling into boxing.
Yeah, of course, because I'm preparing for a boxing contest, so we put in the systems to become even more comfortable and more controlled in there. So, but make no mistake, I'm looking forward to going back there and rattling the foot off the cheek, and picking up my kicking game again, my clinch game, my wrestling, jiu-jitsu. Fighting is in me, and I love every single part of it.
Thanks, guys. Thanks,
Thanks so much. I appreciate it.